I reserve my right at any time. If I should see fit, if I feel the need to hop out, I will. I just will. It's the equivalent. It's my crash. You know what I mean? My time, my crash, my smoke, my vape, my time, myself, my soul. I reserve my right to crash whenever I want. You know what I mean? Like if I feel the need to crash, I'll be like CIG. I'll just crash whenever I want. If I decide to hop out, I'll just hop out. So anyway, let's think about sandwiches. Language. It's like a sandwich, only more of a mouthful. Right, let's jump in, see what we can find. We've managed to get ourselves in. There's the music piping away. Let's jump in. We always go for the best in the West. And see what the verse has for us today. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get in, tool around, and I'm just going to. It's almost like I'm going to jump from the moving train whenever I see fit. And if I see a fit, I'll probably just join in, twitching around on the floor, flapping about like a fish out of water. I will attempt to gasp in the virtual breathing that is necessary in a procedurally rendered world. Although it's not procedurally rendered. I've been playing a little bit of No Man's Sky to try and get a handle on what is the difference between a working vision of something that's sort of like an endless universe in which you can explore, and this, which is obviously just the beginnings of that idea. Obviously, CIG have got their work cut out in the sense that they've gone for a much more visceral and believable technological experience. They've gone for a much more cinematic experience at the behest of Mr. Roberts, the man in the chair. Oh, go further to the left, over there, not like that, get the light coming in from the southwest. No, from the southwest, no, your southwest, not my southwest, obviously, and get those windows, I want them to be pink. And make sure the uniforms all look really tatty and then get older with time, and then when you walk out when you're breathing and you can hear the breathing, and you might be able to black out if you run too fast, and if the suit's not wired up correctly it will cause a contusion in the outer layer of the shield system, which will eventually, well, that's a lot to do. I know, just do it, I just want it done immediately. So basically that's one way that you can run a game, or you can just sort of say, like, get together with a team of artists and say, what do you reckon, guys, let's try and make this thing happen. So here we are, they've set themselves a task. They want to make an enormous world, and the question is, can they do it? So we'll find out. Let's just hop into Star Citizen. Welcome to 3.1.4. It's lovely to see you. Here we are, we're just getting up now, we're just sort of finding our way. We can see ourselves. We'd like to take a little gamble, there's the coat hanger if you need one, there's a rail if you need to feel unsteady, I need to hold on to something, there's the rail for safety, there's the rail for safety. You can see the baby firm has forgotten us already. There's a nice postcard from somewhere. Yes, my lady. Parker, take off my bra. Yes, my lady. Parker, take off my panties. Yes, my lady. And Parker, yes, my lady. If I find you wearing them again, you should be in big trouble. Right, okay, let's just go in here. I guess I'm in pod number 9. Filling 9 outside the gentleman's toilet. He's in pod 6. He's wrong by 3. He's always wrong by 3. There's no shame in it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Look at this bozo. Staring at the wall. Doesn't know what to do. I bought this t-shirt and the t-shirt says lies, but I actually did buy it. So is the truth of the fact that I own it? Is that just a lie? I'm confused. I don't know what to do with my day. It's alright, mate. It's alright. You get back to when that methadone clinic opens, you'll be right in there, you'll feel right as rain. Come on now, don't mess me about with the door holes. Oh, hello, there's an alarm going off here. What's that might be? I don't even know what it is. Alright, I can't get in. Let's try this way, come on. Oh, this is a much more promising door hole. So you can see the bugs, they do happen. There's another poor sod, lost in the wilderness. He's got himself a little spacesuit though, look at that. I don't mind that helmet, that looks quite good. It's definitely much more, it's more dignified than the monkey suit that I'm wearing. I should give you a little glimpse of it now, look. Like a frog in a mankini. There he is, look. Look at it. It's tight under the circumstances, that isn't it? Look at that. You can see the moose knuckle glistening in the starlight. Anyway, less said about that the better. Right, let's get over here and hop to the side. I don't really know what to do. I felt like I wanted to do something. I wanted to make some money. Is there any point? That's the question. The origin, the prospector, the cutlass, the tumbrel cyclone. I did at one point have a. Do you know what? I'm missing a ship here. I should have a freelancer here. Unless I've made some awful, terrible error, have I? I've got the 300i. Did I change it for a... Is that what I did? Have I been a very silly boy? I'm a bit confused now. I'm missing a ship, people. It's a terrible state of affairs, but I mean, you know, what can you do? Right, let's take out the terrapin. Now, bearing in mind...
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
That's good. I like it. I like that. BO8, I like it. Let's get on up here now. Now, I'm not so much confused. Like in No Man's Sky, I play it like an... I mean, I am a complete noob. Forgotten where it is now. Where is it? Is it there? Right. But I am a complete noob, and I don't know what I'm doing. It's a bit of an embarrassment, but I don't mind it. You know, I'm discovering. I feel like I've got a feeling of discovery, which I was hoping to get. I think one of the first things you feel when you play Star Citizen is like, not that anyone cares about what you feel, but let's just go through it anyway. Let's go through the motions, so to speak. Just before the divorce. Basically, what I'm getting at here is the feeling that you first realise is going to remain unfulfilled for you as a player of Star Citizen. Is this feeling of this expansive universe that is touted in most of the publicity, explains Star Citizen as, you know, be what you want to be, go where you want to be, get anybody. You want to be a pirate, you want to be this ship or that ship, blah blah blah. The whole thing is touted as a sort of never-ending adventure, you know. And it quickly becomes clear that with all the wipes and all the different this sort of crap that gets on my nerves. It's just so realistic. It's dull. No, you quickly realise that the things that are the main thrust of your desire, which is to be a figure, a subject within a vast landscape. This is the first thing to be canned, because there's so many wipes and there's so many bugs and there's so many faults that you don't get that. You don't, at the moment, you won't get that experience. So just words of the wise to those who haven't bought the game yet. I advise you to buy it, get a game package by all means, but don't buy any ships. Don't be a mug like me and buy things until the game itself is ready. That would be the way to do it. So I just got to check my phone here because I'm waiting for somebody. Right, okay, let's get up here. Let's get into it. Can we, a bit too far, a bit too near, a bit too close, can I get a bit closer? Stuff like this drives you mad. But you know, here's the game. It looks great. I mean, look at this ship. It's an absolute beauty. Look at it, like hopping in. Everything's almost on target. The metrics are all good. Look at that, nice little dashboard. Let's light her up.
Enfield Aerospace, all systems online.
Beautiful, you know what I mean? And you can look around the cockpit here. See, there's lots of nice little widgets and discs and dodgets that you can get involved in. You can zoom right in here. You can check your frequency. What's the frequency, Kenneth, etc., etc. You can let's put it all onto, I don't know if that's onto the engine, I guess it must be onto shields, right? Yeah, that'll do it. And let's take off, shall we? Shall we?
Takeoff complete.
There we go. There's a little bit of a... It's always a little bit of a twiddle there because of the way my keyboard and my mouse like to misbehave. I'm a misbehaving mouse. Show me the cheese. So who's this geezer? Look, there's a lot of... Every time I come out, there's a reclaimer sat there. No one in it. It's like they sort of get in the reclaimer and go, oh, I can't be bothered. You know what it is. It's just he's gone to find the kind of mess hall and got lost. Let's get a little bit of speed up, shall we?
Landing gear raised.
I do like the Terrapin. I'll give you a little gander in a second. Just as we fly by here. Look at that. It's flying by. Beautiful. That's one of the biggest ships in the game. Let's just swing it round and we'll have a little look. Here she is in all her glory. Looking like a big fat Geiger-esque insect. Reference is not lost on anyone. Well, like, it's not really Geiger-esque because he didn't design the Nostromo, but I don't think so anyway. I could be wrong on that, and who cares? Now, what is that piece? A chunk of something floating in the distance there. What is that? Is that just a piece of reclaimer? Ah, what it is a piece of the old reclaimers there. Look, I mean the proclaimers. I mean the reclaimers. I mean the proclaimers. What is that? Is that a piece of it, or is that a ship, or what is that? I don't even know what that is. It is just a piece of the ship, isn't it? Yeah, bit of my reclaimer's broken off. Fetch the super glue. Right, okay, never mind all that. It's fun and games, but there's nobody home, so never mind. So anyway, look, this is the Terrapin. Here she is. With the jittering guns. That's something that, well, it doesn't annoy me that much. It's a little bit something needs fixing, obviously. Get marker bent on it, it'll be sorted in no time.
Here I am in my fancy dancy test survey. Just trying to find out where... Don't open the window! Ah, the sunlight!
So basically, there's the Terrapin, and then what I'm going to do now is shump my hump all the way to another location. Let's see if we can find it. We're going to go to Yella. Now, as I said before, I reserve the right to just give up at any moment because, you know, it's my right to crash whenever I want. That's the thing.
Quantum drive is now on.
There we go. Beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. Dropping out of quantum. You can see the old Terrapin. He's coming in. Oh, it's daylight. Nice and tidy. Let's see if we can find the requisite beans that we need. There's quite a lot of activity. OM1 is not what we need. OM3 is not what we need. Neither. Is it this one here? OM5? No. Okay, so this is a common problem. Okay, we'll try number 3. Yeah, well, bogey's not going to bother me for long, is he? Because I'm just going to nip like a nippy little geezer in my Ford Fiesta. Just round the corner. Pick up the paper.
Quantum drive is now off.
I want number 4. Give me number 4. 2. That's not 4, is it? 2's not 4. 4's 4.
Quantum drive is now
Fair's
on.
fair and 4's 4. Know what I mean? Skeezer, full Fiesta. Look round the corner, pick up the paper. Juicy, mate.
Quantum drive is now on.
Look at that. No bother. Now, problem is, it's bleeding dark, isn't it? Alright, I'm not going to go looking for that in the dark. I can't be bothered with that. Messing about with that. It's just a waste of my time. Let's just get out of here. Let's go to Daymarius. Harmar Superstar. Let's go. I don't even know if you can find it like this. Okay, well look, there's the thing. It's obscured. Alright, obstructed. Okay, let's go. Now it's not slow, this little terrapin. Acceleration's rubbish, but the joystick actually enters your fingers in a rather painful manner. Apart from that, it's a winner! Right. Come on then, let's go. I do like this though, it's good, isn't it? The old terrapin. Lovely. Still accelerating. What's it get up to here? 1205. Right past lunchtime. Very nice. Let's just give it a little bit of welly there and we'll see what happens. Alright. Still no sign of the geezer that I'm after. Never mind. I'm sporting the old trout mask replica today. Very nice. Sure. Sure the captain would approve. Now, are we going to get past this business or not? Let's just have a look at the view, shall we? While we're waiting for Chris Roberts to accelerate. I'm moving it as fast as I can. What basically how they do the effects in Star Citizen is Chris, he puts black curtains up all around his bedroom. It's totally black in there, and he's got like, you know, tinfoil on the other side of the tinfoil. Eric Corin Davis and Sandy Gardner got torches, and they just like hold them like that, and you can see all these little lights coming through the tinfoil. That's the star system. And then Chris is in an entirely black, one like tight-fitting one piece, entirely black gloves, black mask, black socks, black mankini underneath because he likes the tight feeling. And he holds up. Sandy's very good at. She chews up copies of Hello magazine and spits out the pulp and makes this paper mache, and out of this they fashion the planets along with Ian Taylor's advice, and they fashion them, and then Chris, he moves them as you fly that way. Chris is actually, the ship is just standing still and it's just hanging from the bedroom by a thread, and Chris just walks, he's like that, all in black. You can't see him here, look, you see, no matter how hard you look, you cannot see Chris because he's all in black. Look at that, amazing. He's all in black. You can't see it. He's just holding, that's paper mache ball made by Sandy. And her, you know, she produces a lot. I mean a lot of saliva. She's a producer, and you know, in more ways than one. And Chris carries the ball. He goes that way, carries it. Oh, you can't see me. I'm invisible. And that's what's actually happening. I'm not actually moving. So it's the illusion of CIG. It's incredible. And then that main light is just, they just open the door, a little crack there to the hallway, and that's just the hall light shining in. Brilliant. You can see it goes dark every now and again when Chris's mum walks past. What are you doing in there? Mum, don't you spoil it. Don't open the door. You'll cause a supernova. So anyway, that's how they do it. That's the special effect. Technical, I know, but I just thought I'd fill you in because it's not often you get. That's the real around the verse they should be showing. Around the bedroom, ATB, as it's known in the Roberts family. And Eric Corin Davis, he's very, very good at standing completely still. which is why all of his facial features are slightly too small for his head. Not sure that makes sense, but anyway, it doesn't matter, because here we are. This is Star Citizen 3.1, 0.0, 0.5, 0.8, 0.97941 77896 3939. Ring now for a free copy of your own pulped Hello magazine, chewed especially by Sandy Gardner herself. Right, let's go to this planet. It's called Daymar. Oh yeah, it's lovely this time of year, Daymargate. You can get an ice cream by the pier. You brought a hanky? You brought your hanky? It's a terrible runny nose all week. Have you brought a hanky? Right, there we go. Coming in nicely.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, the quantum drive is now off. Let's just ease off on the pedal. Let's find a little place to go. What I want to do, I want to go somewhere sunny.
Quantum drive.
Quantum drive, take me there. Take me there. Like a geezer in a 4 Fiesta, going around a corner to get our paper.
Quantum drive is now off.
Is there anywhere? Come on, give me some daylight, man. Let's go there instead then.
Quantum drive
OM6.
is now
The
off.
oscillating mollusk awaits us.
Quantum drive is now off.
Only gone and done it, hasn't he? He's only gone round the corner, picked up a paper and his Ford Fiesta. What geezer?
Right, okay, let's go this way. Look, there's a bit of daylight there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Bountiful harvest. Ooh, haven't been there for a while. Let's go. Have you brought a hanky? Have you brought a hanky? You've had a terrible runny nose all week. Have you brought a hanky? Ask him. Ask him. David, has he got a hanky? A handkerchief. Have you brought your handkerchief? I said, have you brought your handkerchief? I don't know what I'm talking about. Right, let's just get down there. Let's have a look at the vista. And, you know, cool my skin and blister. And have a look at the vista. Let's just have a look, see whether this geezer's got back to me yet. Where are you, boy? Honestly. I'm supposed to be playing a little bit of 7 Days to Die, which I would recommend to anyone, anywhere, anytime. Hell of a crack. Get in there and face the zombie apocalypse. Don't run away from it, don't ignore it. It is going to happen. We all know that. And this game is preparation for it. So, word to the wise, yeah? Get in there and start hacking. Start building, start saving, start mining, start growing, start drinking and eating. Getting ready for the epoxy lips. Like a kiss from your auntie. Well, this isn't too bad, is it? It's 12:05. We're coming in at 152. Coup draws at 291. Everything's as it should be. Ring 3998543299741 for your own chance to win the paper mache effigy of Chris Roberts' pockmarked backside. A close-up, rendered lovingly by photographs of Eric Hiron Davis in the bath, with his nipples erect and the soap going everywhere. It takes a long time, doesn't it, Eric, to get that corkscrew hairdo? Yes. Yes, it does. Yes, and what about Ricky? Ricky with his almost wave-like formation of his haircut. Incredible amount of money has been spent. Backers' money, good, honest backers' money has been pouring in to cover the cost of the hair gel and spray needed to hold his coiffure erect. Incredible amount of cash it takes every week just to get that bouffant standing up like a duck's anatomy. Right, here we go. Keep going. The millennial hipster feeling spreads through CIG like a virus, causing hair to stand on end and beards to grow spontaneously. A huge crate full of t-shirts arrives every day. They dive in eagerly. Oh, I
about this one? It's retro. It's one like from the 30s. Oh, I've got one from the 1910. Oh, I've got one from the 50s. Oh, I've got one that says motorbikes.
Anyway, the softly spoken gentleman has told us that the title of this week's ATV, which is Up Your Arsenal, has got nothing to do with Sandy Gardner. Look at this beautiful ship coming in. Look at the glory of it. Here we go. Now I thought it was a little bit cheeky, Up Your Arsenal. I don't like it myself. I don't like vulgarity of any kind. I don't like crashing of any kind either. Looks like I've got no choice. So I come barreling in. Come on. Slow it right down, boys and girls. Look at that. Not too bad, not too shabby. Keep your nose up, son. You'll be alright. Can't even see the altitude on here. That's something that I really wish they'd fix, actually. In all seriousness. No, but really, Up Your Arsenal. I mean, that nobody made reference to it in the programme. I thought that was a bit cheeky. The cheekiest thing about it was that they didn't mention it. It's not, you know. There was an old fellow lived near me when I was growing up, and he used to stand out. He's one of those sort of plastic bag characters, you know what I mean? He's got like 20 plastic bags with him. And as you went by, he always used to have a radio. Listening to the sport, he used to have the radio sort of clamped to his ear hole. And every time you went past him, he'd look at you like sort of lecherously. That's when I was a schoolboy. He'd look at you lecherously and go, "You've still got the Arsenal to beat. You've still got the Arsenal to beat."
Deck proximity alert.
Okay, let's just have a look to see what's going on here. Oh, this looks all right. We can come in for a nice, tidy little landing here. Get the feet down. Get a slightly better angle on it though, right? I might pan back slightly. What do you reckon? There we go. It's a bit better, isn't it? Now you can see the glory. Hope and the glory. It does look like a turtle. Let's get a bit of a better view here. Let's come back a little bit further. There we are. There we go. Bring it down nice and gently onto the sand. What a game. It looks beautiful. And there she is. The beautiful, the wonderful. Terrapin, ladies and gentlemen. Like a turtle, like a ninja turtle. The red chair of doom. It does look like a superhero villain's sort of lair though, doesn't it, when it's got this? I'm not sure about the red light. I think it's a bit OTT myself. Like, really? I mean, come on, there's no need for it. Plus the fact that the red, it covers a multitude of rendering sins, I must say. Although it's not too bad, is it, in the daylight, or in the torchlight, I should say. Scanner station, and if you're in any doubt, superhero villain pod. Now what's this? This is going to be some sort of, I don't know what, is it a shower? Is it like a restraining pod? Is it, does it say on it what it is? Serial number 3316, well that's all to the good, but it looks like some sort of stasis tube or escape pod or something like that. There's obviously a bed there. Can we get in the bed actually? Hey, why don't we do that? Let's finish the stream having a little kip. Alright, here we are. He's jumped in. He's trying to fall asleep with his torch on. He doesn't know what he's doing. I don't know, I can't get to sleep. I don't know what it is. There's something shining in my eyes. Yeah, Deirdre, turn that bleeding light off for you. There's a war on, don't you know? Anyway, I'm going to call it there, people. It's been an absolute pleasure to stream once more Star Citizen 3.1.4. Lots of love to you, Chris. You're a genius. I hope you make it. And we're all rooting for you. Do you know what I mean? It's all to play for, son. So to anyone who's watching, thank you very much for watching, and I appreciate it. It was lovely to see you in the PU. I'm just a geezer in a full Cortina, nipping around the corner to pick up the paper. Thank you very much.